on first down. Gabriel. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds. It seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
To the air again is Gabriel. That's hot left side. It's complete. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Short one into the hands of Gggg. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Again, it's Gabriel. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down. A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Cincinnati.
Shotgun snap to Gabriel. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
That's another Bengals first down.
Here's a run. He's got another one. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way. You look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
2nd and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
The tackle made by B.J. Hill. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
4th down.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Gabriel. Flushed to his left. Now he'll run. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
On 1st down, Gabriel. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 43-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here comes 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
From the gun on 3rd down, Gabriel. He'll complete that to the rookie from Auburn. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34. Here we go. 1st and goal. In motion, it's Robinson. To throw is Gabriel. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Wan'Dale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time.
Leads to 2nd
and it'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
That is caught by the tight end, Mike Gggg. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here's Gabriel. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
A 1-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Allen going to give this to Davis. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll run right here with Cook. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
39-yard line.
Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. The run game not helping him out those last two plays, thus 3rd and 16. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That's caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
Allen leading the Bills to the line for this 2-point try.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Bengals 36.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line.
On the ready.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Set.
Higgins sent in motion. Looking to throw is Gabriel. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Brings up second
A
and
great
10.
pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
The sound deafening in the dome. It's 3rd down. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 27 yards.
So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
At the 33-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Throwing again is Gabriel. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now on 2nd and long.
A loss of 11 yards. It's 2nd down.
Throwing is Gabriel. Moving to his right. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
third and long. Here's Gabriel. Forced to his right. This one deep downfield for Chase. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
They bring Chase in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Again, working deep downfield.
Gabriel's pass, intended for Jamar Chase, incomplete. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Here we go. One final play. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. So it's a win here for the Bills. They are moving on as the #1 seed. Victory means they locked out another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.